Well, we were trying to find a place to do tonight's show in, and everyone was kind of brainstorming around the table. And I haven't played the Whisky at that point in that meeting, so I put that out there and I said, let's just play the Whisky, and it really kind of threw out all the other options for this particular show anyway.
While you've been here, are you feeling any ghosts in the hallways?
I haven't talked to any ghosts yet, but I'm sure they'll come about. I think that they're going to present themselves when we're in the middle of the show.
Okay,
yeah.
So a little speaking in tongues. Maybe.
Oh, yes. If my head starts rotating, you know what's going on. Tonight's set list just came about very intuitively during rehearsal. We just started playing together, obviously, so we incrementally learned more and more songs, and as we learn the more songs, I pull out a couple of them that really have presented themselves to be ones that are begging to be in the set. So it's really intuitive, and that's how that one came to be. The song is a dialogue of sorts through two different time periods, one being the verses and the B sections of him sort of speaking to me, and then my responding from the chorus and the bridge back to him from the present tense. And the video, it was somewhat of a challenge to figure out how to visually interpret the song without hammering the story in the sense of, the song was written for the sake of expressing a truth as opposed to trying to seek any sort of revenge. So it was important for me anyway to make sure that that was expressed, that it was more of a cathartic healing experience for me rather than one that was fueled by the intention of hurting someone else. So I love the video. I had a ton of friends in the video take part in it, and Francis Lawrence, who directed it, was sweet and brilliant and smart, and I would love to work with him again. Well, I think one of the most interesting things I've realized over the last couple of weeks even is the intention that there is while going into a relationship, like starting one. A lot of the focus has seemed to be, with an eye toward what one is going to get out of it, as opposed to what one's going to sort of put into it. And I think there's amazing opportunities in romantic relationships, and it's really a matter of whether both people are up for it or not. To heal and to try to stop the polarizations and meet somewhere in the middle and have both genders be really super integrated. I mean, I could talk for 5 hours about why I think relationships are purposeful, but those are some little appetizers. 21 Things I Want in a Lover, I just wrote right after a breakup, so it was a way for me to kind of empower myself. I find that if I have a direction, at the very least, that I'm walking toward, at least I'm not wandering around aimlessly. So I let go of it. Well, maybe not obviously, but I do let go of it. It's something that I reference and see if I'm in alignment with it, but I have no expectations at the end of the day. But the list very well could have 3,000 things on it, and of course I have to turn that list around on myself too. I can't just throw that list out there. I have to see if I'm living up to these preferences.
So that song could have been one double album.
Oh yes, could have been 3 double albums. We're starting to play the new songs, and as well as songs from the last 2 records, and we're going to be touring at least until the end of the summer. And I think, if things are going well, then well into the fall as well. I look forward to it. I love playing with my new bandmates, and kind of have this infatuation with all of them right now. So it's just a joy to be touring with them and to be playing with them. So. I feel like I am being given the greatest gift by being able to behold the people in the audience. I mean, I feel like they're there for themselves, essentially. Whether it be, by being inspired or repulsed or excited or validated by what it is that I'm singing, they're defining themselves in accordance to me, and it's like a conversation. Energetically, certainly it is, and And I always feel so blessed to be able to even be in the room with these people. So